Oh man, that keeps going.
It does. It just never stops. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. It is Thursday, meaning that it is not Wednesday, meaning this is not an episode of the New Comic Book Day Rundown. We are here, actually, for a very special show for you today. As per usual, I am Dustin. I'm the PR coordinator for Dark Horse, and I am joined by Melissa.
Hello, I'm Melissa Lomax, Director of E-Commerce here at Dark Horse.
And she is here to talk to us about Dark Horse Direct, which is launching with some of these fantastic products.
Yay!
So why don't we go ahead and dive in. First of all, tell all of our lovely friends out in internet land what Dark Horse Direct is.
All right, Dark Horse Direct is Dark Horse's brand new direct-to-consumer e-commerce initiative. It's an online store, so you go to direct.darkhorse.com, and we're selling limited edition, exclusive high-end products like the ones you see here. We launched last month, and the site launched with Spaceboy, the Iron Throne, and Tormund, Giantsbane, and they're all pre-orderable online right now. Tormund is actually shipping right now, so if you order him, he should get shipped out to you within a week.
You can get him very quickly.
Very fast. And yeah.
And the cool thing too is that the print runs on these are all completely based on pre-order, right? So
correct.
They're super limited. So during that pre-order window is the only time you can ever order them.
Yep, they won't be offered again. Our pre-order windows are all open right now, and once we close them, we won't be going back to reproduce anything. So, yeah, you got to jump on the items on the store when they're there and get in on this stuff.
If you are a collecting fiend, now is the time. Once we've got once that pre-order window is closed, we will go to production, and you will all get your very limited edition items here. I guess let's talk about some of these individually. I know we're excited about all of these, but I, for one, am super psyched about Spaceboy from the Umbrella Academy. So tell us, I guess we'll show the comic, because I know that some of our fans out there are probably not familiar with the Umbrella Academy. This is one of my favorite comics. This is actually coming back to comics after a 10-year hiatus. It began in 2008. It's written by Gerard Way of My Chemical Romance fame, with art by Gabriel Ba. And it basically follows a crew of superheroes who are raised as orphaned and raised by a mysterious figure. And Spaceboy is one of those kids.
Yeah.
Now grown up.
Yes. He's the pseudo facto leader of the Umbrella Academy.
Yes.
They're all kind of dysfunctional in their intricacies and idiosyncrasies. Each character is equally amazing and awesome, but Spaceboy is obviously the most physically imposing of all of the characters with his suit, and this figure is 14 inches tall and 19 inches wide, so it's just amazing in how just beautiful it is in all of its painted detail. Every figure is hand painted. And it's just a really awesome piece to have in your home to sort of, commemorate your fandom for how much you love Umbrella Academy. Because if you don't know about it, you definitely should.
And if you don't, you will, because it's about to take Netflix by storm.
Yep.
The Umbrella Academy was recently announced as being one of the newest Netflix original series that will be hitting in early 2019. Spaceboy will be played by Tom Hopper, who you may know as Dickon Tarley from Game of Thrones.
Yep.
So that's a big deal.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. So yes, he's pre-orderable now, and some of these items, because they're so limited, are at higher price points.
Yes.
But they're really high quality, super limited production. But there's a bonus for people to make that more accessible, yeah? There's payment plans, right?
Yes, so anything over $200, we have payment plans offered. Just go through the checkout process, and you can see the options available. And we try to make it accessible for everyone who wants to get in on these awesome items. And if you ever have any questions about how pre-orders work, you know, when the pre-order window is, email directhelp@darkhorse.com, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Actually, I will get back to you as soon as possible, because that's me. So be nice to me, but I'm happy to answer any questions you have.
Melissa is currently our one and only customer service representative.
With help from Allison. But,
oh, true, yes. Okay, so there's 2 customer
so
service
be nice
representatives.
To us,
and we've got this dope iron throne, too.
Yes. This is definitely the centerpiece you want for your Game of Thrones finale viewing parties next year. It's so large, I like to joke that my toddler could sit in it as her timeout chair. But
so that's going to give her the wrong idea.
Just a little bit. It's fine. But it's hand painted. It's entirely made of polyresin. It's beautiful in its detail, with every like sword hilt and blade, you know, just immaculately done. And we're super excited about this throne. It's by far the largest throne we've ever done, at 18 inches tall.
Look how little Tormund is.
Yeah, get a little Tormund.
Yeah, he's pretty little next to it.
Yeah, tiny.
But yeah, detailed down to the last sword hilt.
Yeah. So we're pretty excited about that. And it's sculpted by Gentle Giant, our awesome friends at Gentle Giant, and we're always excited to be working with them. And yeah, so also payment plan available on this. This will be shipping next year between January and March. And Spaceboy is shipping between probably around January to March as well. So, yep.
And we do have another item currently available for pre-order that's not pictured here because he is under a cosmetic procedure at the moment.
He's getting his knees done.
Getting his knees done.
Hellboy action figure. Some of you may have seen that already. He's awesome. We are so excited to be able to offer this Hellboy fully articulated, even his right hand of doom is fully articulated action figure. Ours, offered through Dark Horse Direct, is the most exclusive version. So you may have seen a version somewhere else. Offered through other retailers, but ours has the Beast of the Apocalypse horns and the Excalibur sword. So once we get a new prototype of him in, we're definitely going to show him off with his new knees.
New knees.
We heard the comments that some of you had to say about not being happy with the articulation and there being some gaps, so we went back and are fixing it because we want it to be perfect because it's awesome. So.
And that is the goal of Dark Horse Direct, is the most perfect collectibles available.
Yep.
Let me see. What else do we want to talk about? Is there, in terms of how long people have to order these, what are the windows on these pre-orders so people can dive in?
So Tormund is obviously orderable now and shipping. We're not closing pre-orders for the next several weeks yet because we're trying to get some international shipping figured out. So we want our friends, all of our fans all over the world, to be able to order the items that we have available because they're limited runs. We're trying to get that figured out. Thank you so much for bearing with us while we try to, as a new venture, we're trying to get all of our internal processes figured out so that we have the best customer experience possible, as well as our own staff being able to fulfill orders in a timely manner, and so that they're not totally overwhelmed. Because we're shipping out of our little warehouse in Milwaukee.
Our warehouse in Milwaukee, Oregon.
Yeah, so we're really excited about that. Don't worry, we're not going to close pre-orders for the next several weeks at least. So stay tuned to the Dark Horse Direct newsletter, the Dark Horse social channels, and the website. Obviously, we'll be putting out ample notice for pre-order close dates coming up soon. So stay tuned.
Keep you updated on that. And we'll also make sure to drop pre-order links for all of these items in the comments below once we're done with our live cast here. Melissa, any final words you'd like to say on all of this magnificence?
Well, we have some really awesome products available right now. We're going to be announcing some really fun products to come.
Ooh, yes.
We'll also be dropping some fun freebies. Well, not freebies, but like add-ins that will be included with each product. So that's coming soon. And, you know, we're also going to drop the painted ice dragon on you in the next couple in probably the next month or so. So stay tuned for that. The ice dragon, if you got to see it at San Diego,
it's amazing.
Was just, it was beautiful. And we're really excited to get that painted sculpture finally in hand so we can show everyone, because everyone was super excited about it at San Diego.
It looked gorgeous. That was the first time I had seen it, and it's amazing because you're right, it's not painted, and you almost don't even notice that it's not painted because the sculpt is so good.
Yes.
So I can't wait to see what it's gonna look like when it's fully hand painted like this beautiful thing is, with all of its textures and colors. So yeah, that ice dragon is going to be amazing. We can't wait for you guys to be able to see that.
Yep.
We'll have some of these on display at New York Comic Con too, right? So if people happen to be at NYCC the first week of October, I think it's the 4th through the 7th of October, we'll have these on display at the Dark Horse booth in case you want to take a look at them in real life.
Yeah, and you should definitely stop by if you're going to be there.
Right.
You know, it's going to be a really good time. We have some more products we'll also be unveiling at New York. So stop by and say hi. I will likely be there to answer all your fun questions, and we're really excited about doing this because we are so stoked to be able to engage with collector fans and just, all of our Dark Horse fans in a new way. We want to get you awesome products that you are proud to show in your homes and display your fandom with. And so we can't wait to, starting with Tormund, start delivering your fandom to you. So, yeah.
Alrighty, well, thank you so much for being here, Melissa. This was cool.
So
very excited to show you all of this. As we've said, there's much more to come, so stay tuned.